one on tap. It's our visitors and the Philadelphia Eagles. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys in the midst of a great run, winners of 9 of their last 10. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen set to get this one started. Off we go from South Philly. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the MVP of Super Bowl 59 at quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. It certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarter.
Here's 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Despite not an earth-shattering performance statistically, take out the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Call it a gain of 13, and that will be a first down. Here's a first carry for their running back, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At their 49-yard line.
Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run-after-catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Orlando.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
That's into traffic, but taken in. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll swing. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And I think the Eagles have it. Yes, they do. But any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage. And then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Back to the air one more time. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Orlando. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Hurts. This pass is caught by Scott. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
On play action, here's Hurts. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
2nd and 6.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. The pressure too much, and he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Here's Corey Bojorquez now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for their 2nd possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Number 87.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That catch number 80 in this campaign, and it gives his team a first down.
A gain of 12. And an Orlando first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 30.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
First down, Orlando.
They'll try the right side this time. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. So after one, it's a close game early on. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first downs.
And an Orlando first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the Eagles' 30.
They'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Eagles.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd in trouble, and down he goes.
Anytime you bring pressure like that, Mike, you're counting on getting to the quarterback before you get beat downfield. The vulnerability of that play call is in your pass coverage, but when you can get home and get to the quarterback that fast, the offense never has a chance to stress your coverage.
His kick is perfect, and the visitors will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tap on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27.
On 2nd down, Hurts. A throw complete to stop. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Dorian Williams.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Devontae Smith.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he's close to another 1st down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30.
Now give on the ground. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, as been the case this entire 1st half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Hurts now. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Dorian Williams. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. To throw is Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up 3rd down.
3rd
Throwing is Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Now an injured player on the field, and that's the quarterback, Jalen Hurts, who is shaken up. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This a 44-yard attempt. Dicker's kick is good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. You can see he's closing in on a rushing title, the league leader coming into the final 2 weeks of the season. Back to throw here to begin the drive. To the right side here, pass is caught, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Back to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down. Back to the air one more time.
So as halftime looms, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
On fourth down, out comes the punter. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Broke him up on a second down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and
one final throw before the break. This pass is caught by Scott. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. It is week 17. Playoff spots on the line, seeding on the line, coaching jobs may be on the line. Let's dive in. Our journey through the NFL starts now. NRG Stadium in Houston. It's the Texans at home to take on the Jags in the AFC South. And it's the Jaguars quarterback. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys. They're hosting the New York Football Giants. And this is the Giants wideout. This will help the old stat line. He's going to make the catch and realize, I don't think anyone's going to get me. And they don't. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. One more to bring you, and it's from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And it's the lefty, Michael Penix. One of 2 touchdown passes for him in this first half. The Falcons lead it by a touchdown at the half. With that, we'll show you the playoff picture in the NFC. Still lots to be decided as we speed towards a conclusion next week. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The visitors' offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he is the NFL leading rusher here in the month of December. A strong finish in the final stretch could earn him the crown. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up second down. Now, faking the give, This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play. I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From 29, here's 2nd and 3.
At the 29-yard line.
Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
And the Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Open man, Devontae Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down, Philadelphia.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
It's a loss of a yard.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the visitors will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
11 on the play. First down, Orlando.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Second down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First down and 10 yards to go.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long one.
Out of bounds down at the 8-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw again. He'll step, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Orlando. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 15-yard pickup there. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Throw to the right flat, and it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the 1st half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how he wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 9.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
it's not often that you see a running back be the one that the defense decides to double team in the passing game. But to me, this feels like the defense was tipped off. They knew what was coming. They knew where the quarterback was going with the ball, and they were able to put a stop to this one really before it got going.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. The RPO, that one is complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And the defense had welcome to stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
A gain of 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches. Now this time he'll set up to throw. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Going right. It's taken in, and he will be out of bounds. But you saw that penalty flag come in. Looked like the defender got a head start.
The penalty is declined.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is first touchdown this year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The score, Visitors 17, Eagles 10.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The visitors' offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Back to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. And an Orlando first.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
Orlando first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Quick throw, taken in.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for...
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Orlando. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Point after try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the visitors move out to a 24-10 lead.
Eagles 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. He'll drop to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 31-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Jacob Parrish on the coverage.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but Slim Meadow went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
Now a run on 1st down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. That's enough for a 1st down.
1st down, Orlando.
Here's a designed run. And he'll take this down to about the 7. And now the defense is going to take their 1st time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Go to the drop play here on 2nd down. The ball comes out.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
So now it's Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. down by 2 touchdowns. 2:18 on the clock. Their losing streak in danger of, and remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a
Previous
replay.
play is under
So they
review.
might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Balls are down. They'll set up to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Orlando. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now, for the point after. He's got it, and the visitors will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. There's the throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here comes 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. Only one timeout remaining for the defense. To the ground, the 1st down run. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. It is 3rd and long. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. So it's a win for our visitors. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.